Hi
Hey
guys.
guys!
I'm with Amanda and Casey, and we're currently at the World Trade Center doing our Mannahatta to Manhattan project.
The One World Tower, which is a skyscraper, is the main building of the rebuilt World Trade Center complex. It is currently the tallest building in the United States, standing at 1,776 feet, which is intentionally the same number as the date the Declaration of Independence was signed in 1776. Over 400 years ago, in 1618, this area housed the Lenape tribe. The Lenape are a group of indigenous Native Americans to the northeast woodlands that encompass the northeastern and Midwest United States and southeastern Canada. The Lenape people hunted, gathered, and fished near the water. Along the Lenape tribe, this area was considered a great area for foraging or obtaining food.
The habitat near this area was underwater and composed of mostly rocky marine bottom soil. The elevation of this area ranged from -25 feet to +25 feet. Surrounding this area was dominated by primarily hillsides.
And the types of organisms that lived here were meadow voles, white-footed mice, ospreys, red-backed salamanders. We had black cherry trees and plants that were like daisies.
50 years ago, it was 1968. Just 2 years prior to this area was known as Radio Row. It was 13 square blocks of thriving small businesses. They were destroyed in order to make way for the World Trade Center by demolition. In 1968, construction on the North Tower began. On April 4, 1973, the large complex of 7 buildings that feature the Twin Towers opened.
17 years ago, on September 11, 2001, hijackers affiliated with Al-Qaeda flew 2 jets into both the North and South Towers. Both towers collapsed, killing close to 3,000 people and causing damage to 10 other large buildings surrounding the collapsed towers.
As a tribute to those who died during 9/11, the 9/11 Memorial places roses upon victims' names on their birth date.
Over more than a decade later, the catastrophic damages that followed the terrorist attacks were beginning to be rebuilt. Currently, the site is being rebuilt with 6 new skyscrapers, a memorial, a rapid transit hub known as the Oculus, and a park surrounding it.
Fun fact, the Callery pear tree became known as the Survivor Tree after enduring September 11's terror attack. In October 2001, the tree was discovered at Ground Zero severely damaged with snapped roots and burned and broken branches. The tree was removed from the rubble and placed in the care of the New York City Department of Parks and Recreation. After its recovery and rehabilitation, the tree was returned to the memorial in 2010. Now, new smooth limbs extend from the gnarled stumps, creating a visible demarcation between the tree's past and present. Today, the tree stands as a living reminder of resilience, survival, and rebirth. There are now close to 400 trees at the memorial site. Trees were not in the original plans for the memorial, but when the landscape architects joined the memorial's designer during the final stages of the project, they insisted on the trees to provide shade on the scorching plaza. The trees will spread laterally over time, thus providing a full tree canopy of shaded relief from the sun. There is pretty much irrigation underneath everywhere you walk when inside the memorial grounds. That's because the memorial is actually a 6-foot-tall rooftop garden built atop the 9/11 Museum and a train station more than 70 feet below street level. What is irrigation, you might ask? Irrigation is the supply of water to land or crops to help growth, typically by means of channels. An unprecedented 30 miles of irrigation pipes run through the property, and more than 400,000 tons of soil lie buried beneath the plaza to sustain the tree's growth well into the future. Rooftop irrigating is based on trying to use a small amount of water as needed for the landscaping to survive. 99% of it is done with drip irrigation. That irrigation drip pipe is all over the site, underneath everywhere the public walks in the memorial. The water used to irrigate the plaza comes from harvested rainwater captured in tanks underground. It is regulated by 2 smart controllers, one for the North Pool and one for the South Pool. This extensive irrigation system is the most crucial part of the memorial's ecological health and sustainability.
The One World Trade Center tower provides numerous sustainable architecture features. Most of the building's interior are made from recycled materials in the gypsum boards and ceiling tiles. Close to 80% of the waste products from the tower are recycled. The building also serves as a rainwater collection and recycling system for the cooling system. The building's waste steam generates electricity, and the pure cell phosphoric acid fuel cells generate power. Windows in the One World Trade Center tower are also made of an ultra-clear glass to allow maximum sunlight to pass through. To reduce energy costs and maximize efficiency, the interior lighting is equipped with dimmers that automatically dim lights on a sunny day.
In the future, the World Trade Center is expected to receive a Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design Gold certification. This would officially make it one of the most environmentally sustainable skyscrapers in the world. We believe that the future of this area is bright. Because it is already so sustainable because of the choice of swamp white oaks that were picked because of their durability and leaf color, these trees can grow to a height as tall as 60 feet in conditions similar to those on the plaza. These trees will never be identical, growing at different heights and changing leaves at different times. It is a physical reminder that they are living individuals. As a way to make this place more sustainable than it already is, maybe if possible, we can replace the sidewalk with permeable cement slabs that help aid the trench drains in the irrigation system. The paving of the plaza sits on a series of concrete tables that suspend the plaza over troughs of rich nutrient soil for the planted trees. The water could better penetrate the slabs if we replace them and help get water to the soil to make it more rich in nutrient under the slabs.
So this area is currently the only international organization that deals with global regulations between trades of different nations. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.